I'm looking for a Sigma male. A Sigma is like character traits of an alpha male, but not so in your face. Like he's more like a lone wolf and does his own thing, but he's still got like the charisma and the sexual drive and energy of an alpha male. Sigma male is just my type of guy, like just like leans dismissive, does his own thing. I married more of a beta male, and that did not end well. So I can only tell you from my experience, I only felt very deeply about a guy if we were friends first and it was kind of an accidental relationship. Just being myself and then finding someone that's like on the same level or I'm attracted to and they're attracted to me, and it was an accident, but like for a long time we were just ourselves around each other. That's what definitely makes me feel a connection with somebody. And then especially if he is not too over the freaking top, bro. Like he could just give me space, but like give me enough attention as well. And it's not easy to do. Oh no. It's not an easy balance. It's not an easy understanding. I'm a fearful avoidant, leaning dismissive. Some of my friends in this last year totally ditched me, and then some of them like actually came through for me unexpectedly, like really just showed up. And all I can take from it is like just you have to learn to rely on yourself and God and a few close friends or family members, and that's it. Like having an entourage or a bunch of people to have to think about is just too much. A close circle, like a close circle of friends is good. Okay, so when dating a hot chick, I guess guys just need to realize, A, she does need to be told that you think she's beautiful, because maybe she's experienced just someone one day to the next not thinking she's beautiful, or harsh critical comments from a family member, a parent, a sibling, an ex-boyfriend, an ex-girlfriend, who knows? So many relationship channels that people could learn so much from if they're just willing to take the time and energy, or just even going to Amazon, getting books on relationships, reading a few things, before you especially go out in the world and start living life. Yeah. You gotta read someone else's advice, I'm sorry to say, because if you're just relying on yourself or your parents, you're relying on 3 people's opinions who may or may not really know their subject matter. You do not want to be stuck with someone, as in the person you're having a child with, accidentally or intentionally. You want to be really sure and careful, I'm just saying, because being tied to someone for the next 18 years in one way or another it's a lot. Like, it's gonna be a lot. So parents should tell their kids more, like, don't get caught up in a moment of pleasure, in a moment that could turn into a lifetime. And with my ex baby daddy, he would put so much emphasis on my looks, and to the point where it was just too much. Like, yes, also please don't overwhelm your chick. Like, gosh, I love you. Like, nobody wants that. Anyways, I just felt like also like so insecure about my looks with him that I felt like I don't want to grow old with this person who's judging me all the time while I'm young and somewhat okay and cute. Like, what's gonna happen when I actually get older and the wrinkles come and I'm like a little old lady? He's gonna trade me in for some hot young chick. That's just the vibe I got in my spirit, and things he would do and say. It just left me not comforted and not feel like I could trust him. And only God knows the true intentions of somebody besides themselves. So I can look back and I honestly, from my soul, believe I prayed and fasted for a year and a half. Not fasted, but like intermittently fasted for a year and a half. I mean, fasted like without food, without makeup and clothes. At times I would give up shoes, clothing, and makeup for 6-month increments, just fasting to God, like, what do I do and where do I go? And one time I went for a 3-day fast just to make sure all evil was out of my life, my soul, my heart. You know, I was just giving praise to God and asking him for his guidance. And I don't know, like, little by little, he honestly, I mean, I feel like he showed me I had to make my exodus.
Forgot about that?
Forgot about that? It's not when I'm having a puppy or leisurely time. It's like from the couple hours I have to go
I'm
to
sure
work.
it is. Like you said that I didn't invite you
Look,
Friday.
if you just want to move to Washington
I do.
and you want a divorce,
I do.
you do?
I do. At this point, yes.
Okay, then let's like make arrangements
Yes.
for that.
Okay. I don't want a wife who works, so yeah.
Okay.
I don't want a wife who works. So that's how nice he talked to me. That's just one of many. I'm telling you guys, like, man, once the love is gone, it's gone. That's what sucks. And now my life changes. I'm gonna just be a substitute teacher and make YouTube videos until I'm done with school in a year from now. Whether I make it or don't on YouTube is fine by me. Like, I just want my daughter to have my face and my voice in case anything happens to me this year, you know? I have to think about these things. For one, my dad died when I was young. And for two, I've just seen way too many mystery files, forensic files of like domestic issues. Even now he says the worst, meanest things to me. Like, how would I ever trust you or love you ever again? Like, I wouldn't. And now I just know that you didn't even love me anyways, and I'm glad I got away. Even though I have to suffer and be a little bit poor this year and stressed a little, and life is scarier, yes. I'd still rather this kind of torture and suffering than like being with someone I don't love. And he said the meanest things, like, I'm a lost soul, a whore, a bitch, a bad person, evil. Like, okay, I didn't know we were here to judge everyone else. Everything was like, our chemistry was just not there. Like, it had dwindled so much to the point where I just could not even stand, like, to be around him. Just everything, the way he drove, the way he spoke, and like, I hate to be one of those people, like, the way he breathed. But yes, even the way he breathed, bro, it bothered me. I was like, it's over. Like, once they bother you how they breathe, it's over. And it's not funny. Like, he was in a lot of pain. He said, you know, you could never understand the pain I'm feeling, etc. And I'm like, no, I do. I understand the pain of losing someone that you love. However, I also know the pain of getting through it and getting on with your life and suffering and being sad, but like you keep going, like you just keep going.